Hey guys, guess who I'm shooting with today? It's finally happening. Wow, I did not know you were going to do that.
She shot her first ever scene with another man over the weekend.
That shows growth.
That shows growth.
Guys, the pursuit of money, the pursuit of fame, the pursuit of clout is a hell of a drug. And I'd argue it is more addicting than alcohol. It is more addicting than drugs. It is more addicting than name the dopamine hit of your choice for some people within this world. Adam 22 of the No Jumper podcast, whose president, CEO, built it from the ground up. While I respect him as a businessman specific within content creation, as a man, I have now lost all respect for him. Adam 22 just admitted that his now wife just did a BBC scene, meaning that his wife got her hips flipped, rearranged, and aggressively spun around and then torn out by a large strapping black man.
I do have an announcement. I just want to break it to you guys so that you guys all know what's going on, which is basically...
You're quitting on us, bro.
I'm not quitting. I'm not quitting. But I'm going to tell you something that might blow your mind.
All right, blow my mind then.
Hey,
Early enough.
yo.
After 7 years with my girl...
Relax, Sharp.
This is not the breakup conversation. I realize it might have sounded like that right there for a second.
Yeah.
After 7 years together, she shot her first ever scene with another man over the weekend.
That shows growth.
That shows growth. Bro, but they get on your ass saying that you don't have it in you to disagree with me.
This is interesting. Now, Sharp clapping in jubilation. The brother over here, I've never seen him before, is confused as hell. And the dude over here is talking about that it's growth, that this gentleman is allowing his wife to get her cheeks destroyed by another man. Let's proceed.
So I'm going to use this as an example. Tell me how you really feel.
What about her? Listen, for the money, you don't want to hear what I'm
the
talking
money.
about for the money, young.
Right.
I'm gonna tell him.
For
Makes
the
sense.
money, young.
Yeah.
I disagree. I could disagree with Adam if he told a lie. Like you try to stay away from bullshit on the podcast. It's like, all right, how I really feel is that I need my girl to go out and shoot a motherfucking porno solo scene so she can bring that bag back home. This is a business, nigga.
Shut up. Guy, I get questions from women, can men be sluts? And generally I say no. But when he's talking, I'm just thinking, you're a male slut. Why? Men that will compromise their integrity just for the money, that to me is being a male slut. I don't think necessarily it's the amount of women that you end up porking throughout your life. To me, it's compromising your integrity to get to a certain place of status or fame or clout or with money. That to me makes you a male slut. You're about as dirty as a modern woman that gets porked by 100 dudes. Let's proceed.
This is business.
To me, it was kind of like, the reality is that her career has been, helped by me for sure, but also held back by me to a certain extent because of the fact that we would only shoot together. And
Take a man to realize that shit.
the number one thing that she gets asked, that she gets requested, whatever, is they want to see her shoot with another guy. And, we've kind of had the conversation over the years, and I started to come to this realization that the reason why I didn't want her to do it was not because of my own personal jealousy or anything like that. It was really just the fact that I didn't want to be the guy who got roasted on the internet that week. I didn't want to be the one that everybody was making videos about, whatever. And I slowly started to feel like that's kind of a stupid reason for me to hold her back from doing something that would realistically be very, very good for her career,
Right.
This is exactly what I'm talking about when I say that there's been decades of media that have created weak men. Because in his mind, he wants his chick to be the boss bee. He's indoctrinated to want her to be strong and independent, irrespective of being married to her, irrespective to him being a multi-millionaire through just the brand of No Jumper.
Can we talk numbers at all in terms of like income. Are you comfortable sharing any of that?
Sure, I don't care.
What is the whole brand make in a month or in a year?
I mean, No Jumper might bring in $1 million a month.
Wow.
And then Plug Talk,
Crap.
not quite as much, but in the ballpark arena of that.
How?
And
How
where's
do
it?
we do that, Jack?
Yeah, you got to
Gosh.
consult us on the. Is it
Jeez.
sponsorship revenue?
Not really. That's how we would get to $2 million a month, is if we had a fucking Barstool Sports type ad sales team really blanking in our shit in ads. No, I mean, a big part of it's Patreon. You know, we have a Patreon that does 6 figures a month. Facebook has been insane. We're making a couple $100,000 a month on Facebook. YouTube does good.
So you make millions of dollars per month, but you're allowing your wife to do this for money? You have literally no need for money, my G. Why are you so worried about her career and holding her career back? You already have the bag. You make millions per month. How much more is your life going to change in a positive way by allowing your wife, mother of your child, to have this content available forever? You remember Sandlot?
Forever.
Because the truth is that the guy that she shot with is somebody that I'm very cool with, that I spent time around. I trust him. When she went off to go do this shit, it didn't, I wasn't like hurting inside, just knowing that she was doing. No, I stayed home. I'm not being the driver.
I'm not watching or being the driver though. But at the end of the day, bro, like I said, I'm pretty sure Sharp got the same thing to say as me about that.
I don't know. Sharp's a little more misogynistic
Sharp,
than you. Let's hear it, Sharp. What do you think when you hear this?
I look at it like this, man. You understand, and I'm just gonna be transparent. Both of y'all, time's ticking. You only got so much time in this industry. The porn star industry is like a good haircut. You could be here today looking good, gone tomorrow, and it's just over. You know what I mean? So I feel like do it and capitalize off it now while you have the chance to capitalize on it, and don't wait until shit starts to fall at an all-time low to say, okay, we'll finally do it.
Y'all
You
suck.
gotta hit it while it's high.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it from a business perspective.
For the
Y'all
money,
already married, bro. That's your chick. She ain't
Yeah,
going no
she's not
motherfucking
going
where,
nowhere.
nigga.
Okay, and then ask him, would you allow your girl to do this? Not even just your girl, your wife, and see how his answer changes. See, he's gonna softball the answer to this in order to remain an active participator in lieu of actual friend advice that you would give to someone that you spend some time with.
She gonna cry talking about, what are you talking about? You're leaving.
But that's part of it
Gotta
too,
be
is that
boss about
we
it.
already know that we're gonna probably have like another couple kids, and that this is just kind of like her
Exactly.
doing what she can to make her OnlyFans go fucking crazy.
Yeah.
In the meantime, in the lead up to her basically exiting the game in a couple of years, you know. And that's why I didn't really want to be the one holding her back. And we even had that conversation, like even up to the moment that she left to go film the scene, she was telling me like, listen, I'll not do it if you don't want me to do it. If it's gonna
was gonna
hurt you,
ask you that.
if it's gonna
That's the
bum you
realest
out,
shit ever.
then like if it's gonna really like make you sad and it's gonna hurt your feelings, then I won't do it. And I told her like, just go do it, go do it, because and when I told her, I said, all right,
And hold up, what she said was that I won't do it if you don't want me to do it. So that means that he wants her to do it. Go do it, baby. It's okay. It's okay. Your guts are gonna be exactly the same the way that I left them after Super Saiyan Tyrone gets done with you. It's okay.
I got 3 rules: don't kiss the motherfucker,
Period.
don't let him know on your face,
Oh yeah. No money shot.
and I don't want to feel like I have
look
to
at-
be cool with you doing it over and over and over after this. I'm like, if I can't handle it, and it's gonna be a one and done, then I want to have the right to kind of like make that
What
call.
if this like makes a crazy ass bag?
It will, because we're 50-50 on everything, right? Like the mortgage payments, everything. Like everything is 50-50. And she's like, do you want to like, would you rather have me just fall back on the porn stuff and just be a mom and we could just do that? Or would you rather
And you
me
said no?
maybe dip my toe into doing this shit a little bit more seriously? I told her, I'm okay with it. Like I want to at least give it a try. I want to see if I can handle it. I want to see if it bothers me knowing that shit's out there. I don't plan on sitting down and watching the full half-hour scene or
What
whatever.
if it did bother you? Then what? What was your plan then?
See, that's why I was a little surprised that after she did it, it was like giving me a little bit of the bubble guts, like
Oh,
a little
God.
bit of like, ooh, I'm not 100% sure. Just that feeling. But to be fair, like she told me the same exact thing. Where the first time that I know it's like the first time you catch a body, right? Like, well, I hear it's a little bit tough to stomach. No, but
So you guys see it right here. This is the fall of the modern man today. You allow 50-50, so then she can choose whatever Sodom and Gomorrah, whatever Lilith, whatever Delilah decision that she would want to do.
Hey guys, guess who I'm shooting with today? It's finally happening. Wow, I did not know you were going to do that.
Do you see the smile? Do you see the happiness? Do you see the jubilee? Why? Because finally, after all of these years of being in a relationship, you're taking up the potential money that I can make. I need to get properly penetrated by the largest Tyrone known to mankind. My OnlyFans is going to be popping. Let's get married. Let's have kids. And now, let me go do whatever that I want. Smile, ear to ear. In so much contrast to a few months ago, her becoming married. Hold on. Copyright. This is their wedding video. Let me ask you guys, where throughout this video do you see her as happy, as jokey, as smiley as what we just saw her with Black? Here he actually admitted that it hurt him. Let's listen in.
So I've been with my girl for 7 years. We just got married. We're not in an open relationship, but from a porn perspective, we shoot with other girls, stuff like that, right?
Yeah. But no other guys is busting her coochie and ass out.
Well, you guessed it. Over the weekend,
Something like that happened.
Oh no.
she filmed her first ever scene with another man.
I know you was mad.
Shit.
I know you was
You was
mad.
angry.
I agreed to it, so I wasn't.
But-
I say
but-
angry might not be the word.
But you was kind of like disappointed a little bit. Like,
Look.
vibe like, cuz that's your sitch.
You know, I agreed to it. She gave me a lot of outs on the way in. Like
Yeah.
she kind of kept telling me, like, if you don't want me to, I won't do it.
You
You
should
know,
have said no.
Yeah, you should have.
I said that I wanted
You
her
already
to do
got
it. I'm
millions
like,
on top of millions of dollars. How
Right.
do you do that shit?
fair enough.
facts.
But I
Come
told her,
on.
I'm like, I think you should do it. Let's get it
All
out the
right,
way.
so how do you vibe about it now?
Look at he pissed. Yeah, listen. When a Crip put the OE on the table, you know it just got serious. How you feel about it right now? My G, let me talk to you. Yo, it's crazy how Crip Mac is the voice of reason throughout everybody within the table. Let's keep going.
Do I need
32.
to get you an old English?
No, I don't need to drown the pain in the old English. But I was kind of surprised because I feel like I can like intellectualize it, and from my perspective,
How the do you intellectualize your girl getting stretched sideways in front of millions? What intellectual is about that? The business? The money? You're already rich, my G. What is the point?
I don't think it should be a big deal. But then after she actually did it, I'm not gonna lie, I did feel kind of odd. You
On
know,
neighborhood
a
Crip,
little bit of that feeling in the belly.
See,
You know,
on wood, like goddamn, like five real,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
goddamn,
man.
like
Yo, I could,
I think the craziest part about all of this is that he says multiple times on multiple different podcasts that she gave you multiple outs to not let this happen. And then you go back later and said that it made me feel some type of way. So you got to live with those consequences of your decisions, but you had every out and you still didn't take it? Her first scene with another man after getting married. I'm sorry, but that's just not okay. But I think above all, the one that's going to suffer the most, or the two or the three that's going to suffer the most out of a situation like this, is the kids. And truth be told, that's who I actually feel bad about. The adults, let them do whatever it is that they want to do. But I think a lot of these times in these conversations and these decisions, you are making something for the clout, for money, for the bag, without thinking towards the long-term consequences that's going to happen to those children. But even the children aside, I'm thinking, why else is he doing this? And truth be told, over the last couple of months, the No Jumper network has gone down substantially in views because employees that have left and a whole bunch of drama with Adam 22. So now I'm starting to think, is he saying F it to the No Jumper platform, and he's now trying to shift into much more of being a corn actor going into the future. So maybe he's making a conscious decision to move towards that type of content in lieu of what has worked previously, because you got to also think of all of the men that follow the No Jumper podcast. There's maybe 5 to 10-ish%, I would guess, that would agree with him in his decision to allow his wife to be able to do this. So in effect, that's 90+% of people that are now considering never watching him again as a content creator because of this madness. So we allow your wife's bag to increase while you allow yours to drop. And for what? For the embarrassment? It's absurd to me. Like, I just got nothing else for you guys. But anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think down in the comment box down below. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Do you think Adams, go Adams? Like, this is what you should be doing as a man. This is how you should be sacrificing your integrity. Let me know. I want to see what you guys have to say down below. All right. Last but not least, guys, Patreon is still up and running. Go to mtarmy.com for my website. Go to patreon.com/mtnr for my Patreon if you guys want access to my Discord server. All right. Until next time, YouTube. Peace.